Hey everybody, Ransom here. Welcome back to my hardcore Iron Man Moz, by the way. I am currently in the Thieves Guild here. Um, just doing these dungeon doors over here, trying to get to level 62 thieving for Safecracking, and I got a couple other levels to get after that. But we have done all of the mini quests so far in the Thieves Guild. Here's what we're looking like. Haven't unlocked the bank yet, but there's a general store over there. So, just hopping worlds a bunch of times and opening these doors right here. So I have my quick hop key bound to Z on my keyboard, so I don't have to keep hitting, the world changer and all that. But yeah, just hit Z and it opens up this, and we go straight in. So I get like roughly 1500 XP per world, and I still need 150k XP, so we're gonna be here for a while. Another thing I've been working on every day basically is doing these soul obbies and doing the scarabs for Slayer experience and money. I'm trying to get tier 10 rep as soon as possible. There goes the obelisk. Uh, because I want the magic carpet pet, and it gives you like a dust ball that spawns, and it gives you extra XP for every skill, basically every skill that you train. So it's a good item to have, and we're slowly running out of cakes here, so I'm gonna have to start fishing eventually. But I'm gonna continue looking for some soul lobbies and scarabs, and I will see you in the next clip. Hey guys, it's Ransom here, obviously. It's been a few days, just been doing a bunch more quests. I now have 103 quest points here, 929 total level. Farming, but just been doing a lot on the farm, just a lot of off-camera stuff that you guys really don't need to see. Been trying to keep up with my Menaphos dailies, doing the scarabs and the uh, obelisks. Got quite a bit of money from doing the scarabs because they occasionally drop like 80k, so it's pretty good money. But anyways, just gonna do some dungeoneering right now. Not particularly for dungeoneering XP because I can do that at any point in time, but I'm gonna try and do fishing and cooking at the moment because there's a pretty good fishing and cooking training method here in Daemonheim. You just do complexity. I think it's complexity 2 for fishing, but I'm gonna go higher than that so I can do crafting and stuff like that. Crafting is pretty useful to train here in Daemonheim. You just collect all your money and use money to buy the hides and stuff. And we're also gonna get combat stats and other stats and stuff while we're in here. So I'm just gonna do some dungeoneering for a little bit, and I'll see you guys after this. Alright guys, it has been probably like a week since the last clip. I have started working on the base camp here. The reason it's been so long in between clips is I was kind of sick. I had some kind of stomach problem, virus, food poisoning, something like that for like 4 or 5 days. So yeah, it was not fun, but I have been doing AFK stuff while we were sick and in bed. Here's what our stats have looking like. If you see, our total level has gone up by a lot. Most of that is fishing and cooking, and mining and smithing as well, and some quest reward XP as well. So as you can see, we're at 133 quest points. Finally have completed the feud quest, so now I can finish up the grind that I need to start Safecracking and finally get some money on this account, which I am going to work on in between doing caches and Big Chinchompa today. So that's probably what you're going to see next. I need 62 thieving, and I still need 40 agility, so we're going to do some Barbarian course laps, and we're going to go back to dungeon doors to get these last 2 thieving levels. Alright guys, so this is gonna be 62 Thieving coming in. One more door, sorry. There we go. 62 Thieving has been achieved. That'll be our level 4 Safecracking. We can start doing missile and stafes and do a guild of our own. We just need agility now because we have already taken care of the Herbler requirement. So let's head over to the Barbarian course. Alright guys, this should be coming up on our last lap of this agility course for now at least, and we should be getting 40 agility after I climb over these two walls over here. 40 agility was the last thing we needed for a guild of our own, the last mini quest for the Thieves Guild and unlocking Safecracking. So ignore the crayfish in my inventory. I've just got some shitty food I'm trying to get rid of out of my bank. But 40 agility, now have all the levels you need for a guild of our own. So let's go ahead and head over to the Thieves Guild and do that quest so we can finally get to Safecracking. Alright y'all, we finally have officially unlocked Safecracking. So these are a couple places on screen now that we can go to when we first start. We cannot get to the ones in Varrock just yet, but we have a Wicked Hood in our inventory here, and I'm going to go ahead and use it to teleport to the Wizard's Tower, because those are the first ones that we can access. And so we are going to go down a floor, which will take us to the 3rd floor of the Wizard Tower, and the safes are in here. So pretty easy and AFK training method, and we are also going to make quite a bit of money, so I'm pretty excited for that. All we do is go onto these safes here and wait for them to turn blue, and then when they turn blue you click and that unlocks one of the dials. And I believe we get 2,400 experience for every one of these safes that we open, which is completely nuts. When we fill up our little bag here, we take it to the guild and we fence the items and we get money and pilfer points, which we can use to upgrade our bag to a bigger bag. And there's also a couple tools that we can get, like a master lockpick and a master lockpick that goes on the tool belt that never breaks, and a stethoscope that goes on our tool belt that we can use forever without having to waste an inventory space. So I'm going to time and see how long it takes to fill up our bag here. Shouldn't take very long at all, and you can just see how much money that we get. Alright you guys, that took about roughly 10 minutes to fill up our bag there, which is like 1.5 to 2 trips around all of the safes that we can open right now, which is, you know, super easy. Also got these items. You have a random chance whenever you open a safe to get a valuable item, which you can either trade for 10 pilfer points, or you can give to Guildmaster for extra money. So we got 35k in 10 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot of money, but we do have the smallest bag right now, so we can get it better as we get more points. And trading in these 3 expensive items will get us some extra cash. So let's see how many we can get. We just got another 112k, so we just got 150k thereabouts in 10 minutes. Not a bad haul there. And we also got 2 thieving levels from our first run around, and we're almost to the point where we can do those Varrock safes. So it'll be even faster and hopefully get us a little bit more money. So this is what I'm going to do in my downtime for the most part, because I want to get 99 thieving as fast as possible, because that gets us a skill cape on this account, and it's also a pretty useful skill cape. And we need 10 mil for our next extra life at 1600 total level, which is quite a bit ways off still, but we will need that money eventually. So I'm going to be doing some safe cracking, you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Alright guys, it's the next day. I don't even remember what the last clip was, to be honest, but I just wanted to show you what the account's looking like, what the bank is looking like. I just made some pretty decent upgrades. Dragon Slayer is the next big quest on my list, and it's like probably 10 quests ahead of where I am right now. We did finish Horror from the Deep and got ourselves a god book, so when we eventually can do clue scrolls, I'll be looking for the pages for that. Upgraded to full rune plus 3, so we're in full tier 50 gear for as far as melee. Our stats are a little lackluster. I'm gonna go back to Shattered Worlds. That's where I've been for a couple hours today, working on melee stats and getting some anima for Bladed Dive, and also you can train Slayer there, so that's my plan for that as well. Ranged, we're about to go buy ourselves a cannon, and I'm going to get 60 smithing and mining so I can move up to the next armor tier when I'm ready for it. But we are going to go grab ourselves a cannon and do some steel bars for some mining and smithing, because I need cannonballs for range levels, so that's going to be the next thing we work on. And our magic is going to be trained in Daemonheim when we train Dungeoneering, so that's going to be the next goal is base 50 melees, base 50 melees. Base 50 stats as far as combats, except for summoning. I still don't have any charms. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for summoning charms yet, so I'll figure that out at a later date. But let's also take a look at the bank here. Severely upgraded our armor, and our weapons are okay for the moment. We've got almost full blue D hide and some rune crossbows. I need 69 fletching to make bolts for the rune crossbows, so that is one of the goals that I'm going to have to throw on my list. We have full mystic aside from the chest, and I can't get the blue D hide chest or the mystic top until I finish Dragon Slayer, so that's why that's on there. Also got a mystic wand and book and orb for when we eventually get to 50 magic, so that'll be nice to have. I spent some money on runes and bought some runes so we can train magic outside of Daemonheim and use it for quests and stuff if we need to. Also, let's throw this on real quick. Our War Priest, since we got 50 defense, should also go up to level 50 now. So we should have, as you can see in the chat here, adapts to your current abilities, goes up to level 50. So that's pretty cool. That'll give us a little bit more options for armor and stuff while we're questing or what have you. So anyway, back into the bank here. Almost out of our low level foods. I've got tuna, lobsters, and swordfish saved up, and I also in here have 1700 desert souls to cook whenever I need more food, so that's also very good. I think I'm gonna do some fletching after I go buy this cannon and smith some cannonballs, so let's go buy the cannon. Okay, so here we are at Noodleon or whatever, Noodleodian, whatever his name is. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a cannon. So that is, what, like, you know, times, basically 750k gone. Our cash stack is looking pretty decent right now. We got about 900k. I also haven't touched any of my quest dice from the caravan yet, and I'm almost at 150 quest points, or I will be soon at least. So there's that, but we now have ourselves a cannon. So that's pretty cool. Also, money is not going to be a super huge issue for us either. We're at 72 thieving already from doing Safecracking, so anytime we need cash, basically, I'm just gonna go do Safecracking and we'll get some money and buy whatever we need to buy. So alright, so been a couple of days again. I have been working on some fletching and smithing. Almost to 60 smithing. Decided I was gonna finish it up on some steel bars to make some more cannonballs for our future range training. So Once I finish up 60 smithing, I'm probably going to go get 45 dungeoneering because that is going to get us access to the next ore we need for mining and smithing, which will hopefully get us some magic levels while we're training in Daemonheim and some crafting levels from the hides that we get in there. So looking forward to doing that. Been doing my caches and my big chinchompa every day, and our hunter and div levels are getting way up there, so that's also very good. Did some quests the other day. Got temple trekking unlocked through the Darkness of Halavale and in 8 of the Myrq quests. Myrq, whatever. I say Myrq. That's the best way that makes sense to me. But Vampire Quest did those and got temple trekking unlocked. Temple trekking will get us a lot of good shit that we can use. I've done a bunch so far to get bowstring for fletching, which is great because you get like 100 bowstring every few minutes doing a temple trek. Watermelon seeds, so we can start getting a little bit of extra farming XP per hour. Watermelons are pretty decent XP, and you could turn them into super compost as well, so I've been planting those. Stone spirits, silver, iron, and coal as well, and eventually we will be able to use it for sharks, so we can get food pretty easily. So temple trekking is a huge unlock for an Ironman. But I'm going to finish up these cannonballs and get my level, and I'll see you in the next clip. Alright guys, just grabbing some insulated boots from the Slayer Masters for way down the line when we unlock Invention. Sorry if my voice sounds funky, I literally just rolled out of bed. I'm going to do some dungeoneering and some quests today. Dungeoneering, we need level 45 to get to the next convenient place to mine and smith ore for our next gear upgrades, and I also need to train some crafting, so it's a good place to do that in Dungeoneering because you can buy hides with the money that you get and use it there. As you can see in my inventory, I've been doing more temple trekking. I've just been saving up the tokens for whenever we need them. So whenever I need watermelon seeds or bowstring or something like that, I'm gonna grab those out. I have 6 hard tokens and 2 medium tokens at the moment, so I'm gonna do a couple more runs of temple trekking, and then we're gonna get started with some questing and some dungeoneering today. Alright, so we have finally hit 45 dungeoneering. We got some magic levels, got some crafting levels, which is very good. But the next thing we need is, for smithing, is orichalcite and Dracolith, I believe. And the orichalcite is right out here. And then if we go ahead and head over in here into this dungeoneering entrance, should get us 46 dungeoneering from the XP we get. And there's Luminite in here and Dracolith in here. So now we can, once we get to level 60 attack and defense, we can make our armor with that. So I think I'm going to do a couple quests for the night, and this is probably where I'm going to end this video. I'm going to spend a couple days doing more quests and doing some Shattered Worlds to get our stats up to par. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Hey everybody, Ransom here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss on what I come up with next. Also give this video a share as I'm trying to grow the channel and every little bit helps. And I will see you in the next video.